Hi guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. So today I kind of wanted to do something different, like kind of aside from my little like alcoholic beverages that I make or whatever. So I kind of wanted to do a like more like sit down, kind of more like personal type of video. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. And I'm kind of introducing a new like series on my channel, and this is going to be called Café con Daisy. So it's pretty much going to be about like any topics that interest me. Like I kind of want to just talk about like anything that comes to my mind. I kind of want to like be able to incorporate these types of videos because I truly like sitting down and kind of just like talking about like things that are on my mind or things that like interest me. So I feel like this would be like another way for me to kind of explore another outlet of things that interest me. So that's what this video is going to be about. Not only like an introduction to what I am going to be like doing, but today I kind of wanted to talk about like motivation and stuff, especially like while in quarantine and the things that I do to stay motivated. There's like so much. I could literally go on and like talk about like a lot of things, but I just kind of want to go over like a few things that kind of help me. I am someone that struggles with anxiety. I've had also my fair share, this is very like personal, but I've also had my fair share of like depression and stuff. It's nothing crazy, like no, I know how people like get it like way worse than me, but I have definitely like gone through that phase. It definitely sucks, and it's something that like it's crazy no matter how many times people ask you like what's wrong. It's like you just can't say what's wrong, or you feel like everything is wrong. It's a crazy feeling. But anyways, that is kind of why like I try to find like little things here and there that kind of help me stay motivated and stay like disciplined, especially in times like these where we're stuck at home and we have like nothing else to do, you know. I know a lot of people are still kind of out there working, but I guess you can kind of like apply this to yourself as well, because this is like a different kind of like time that we're going through, and it's something that like no one knows, you know, like no one knows what to do, what's the right thing to do. Like it's crazy. Like this is new to just everybody, and it's happening to everybody, like no matter who you are, where you're from, you know, like it's happening to everyone. So it's kind of something that we all have in common. So this is why I kind of wanted to share this video, in case you are someone who's lacking motivation or just feels like they need, you know, like a few little tricks or something that could possibly like help them be a little more motivated or kind of make this a little bit of an easier process for you. Definitely when we first started, it's kind of like a little como se dice, I don't know, like a wave, I guess. So when we first got into quarantine, I obviously work in the beauty industry, so I lost my job. I didn't lose it, but I also got laid off. Thankfully Anthony is in the military, so thankfully we have him, you know. He's kind of like, he's always been our backbone, obviously. And when I say our, I say me and the dogs. But when like we first kind of got into quarantine, it was kind of more you know, it was like, you know, I actually was enjoying it. I'm like, oh my god, like I had been wanting to stay home and kind of like work on little things that make me happy. Like don't get me wrong, lash extensions and all that, it makes me happy, but it gets a little not overwhelming. What's that, like, if you do it so constantly, it kind of sucks the fun out of it, you know. It's kind of like you're doing it as a job and not as a hobby. So when we first like were in quarantine, it kind of like was nice because I was able to focus on other things that like made me excited or that made me happy. So, and then you kind of like get into that little phase where it's like, okay, like I have kind of like been able to do the things that I've been wanting to do, like now what, you know. And I was stuck in that phase for a while where I was kind of like so frustrated. I'm like, I need to go to the gym, like I can't just sit at home like doing nothing. But yeah, like the gym was a huge outlet for me, so now having to get myself like used to a whole new like way of living pretty much kind of sucks, because like literally the gym was an outlet for me. Like I enjoyed going there every morning because it just got me ready for my day. And not only physically, but like mentally, it just made me feel like I had accomplished something for the day. And now it's like, man, I can't even go to a gym. So it's kind of hard to get like accustomed to this. But anyway, so one of the things that has been really helping me, if you're someone who is not motivated at all to work out at home like me, literally, till this day I didn't work out today because I did not feel like it, and I had been like I've been working out consistently for like the past 4 days, but it did take about like a few weeks or so for me to even feel like, okay, I can actually like work out at home, you know. But what really helped me is YouTube, like going on YouTube and finding like little workouts and stuff, and I just made myself do it. I'm like, you're gonna feel better, like even if you're not in a gym, you're still accomplishing something, like you're accomplishing something for yourself. One of the things that Anthony always says is, like, every day ask yourself, how can I better myself today? And like for me, that recently that has been like finding YouTube videos on like any workouts. There's a few, I can link them down below, you guys, if you guys want a few like workouts, like workout videos that I've been enjoying. And I literally shove myself in my room and I have one mat, that's literally all I have, and I do a lot of body weight. And body weight exercise is something that I struggled with. So now that I have found something that I can like progress in and like kind of work on myself with, it's really like helped me, because I'm like, okay, I have the strength to do like squats, you know, like deadlifts, whatever. But when it comes to like body weight, like for example, like a simple pull-up, I can barely get up to do one. And that's something that I have been working on. So pretty much like setting yourself a goal, like a fitness goal, is essential. Like it really helps me. It's something that like makes me feel like, if I keep looking this way, you guys, at the viewfinder's right here. But anyways, oh, by the way, I didn't even tell you guys, I do have a cup of coffee right here. So the whole point of this is Café con Daisy, right? But anyways, yeah, so setting myself like those little fitness goals is kind of what has been like helping me. That's one little thing that I do that helps me stay motivated throughout all of this. Definitely kind of getting outside. We do have like a track. Even if you don't have a track, like run around your neighborhood. Like Anthony always goes on his map and he kind of like routes a little route for us to run. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, when we first got into quarantine, I did gain a lot of weight, and that was not a lot, but I mean 4 to 5 pounds is a lot to me. So it kind of did dismotivate me, and it kind of made me feel like shit. So it did kind of suck, but I mean, now I've kind of accepted it, like it is what it is. I had been wanting to gain a little bit of weight, but more muscle, and like the way that I was eating, girlfriend, that was not muscle. But yeah, so definitely finding like those YouTube videos definitely helped. I can link a few below if you guys are interested in that. Another thing too, you guys, is kind of tapping into my creative side. I know not a lot of people are creative, so I guess this might or might not be for you. There's a lot of things that I find that is like very satisfying that I wouldn't have thought that I would have enjoyed. For example, like I have been really enjoying like lettering. Like I've always liked like writing, and when I was in high school I used to always like practice my cursive and all that. So I'm like, okay, like I can learn how to do calligraphy. So that is one thing that I had been like doing. I ordered some stuff on Amazon. I have literally like been trying to like write stuff out, and I'm not gonna say I'm good at it because I'm not, but I'm getting there. Okay, I'm getting there. So definitely like tapping into your creative side, like finding little things here and there that you can kind of express yourself, you know, in a way that you can express yourself and kind of try something new. It'll definitely keep your mind off of the fact that you're kind of like stuck at home, because it gets frustrating when you can't like hang out with your friends. And you know, that was kind of another outlet for me, where it's like, okay, I can go to a bar and, you know, like try fun cocktails, I go with my friends, and we're not able to do that. That's actually something else I've been doing, is like making cocktails, as you guys have seen my YouTube videos. It's just so much fun. It's just tapping into like that whole creativity and like other like little hobbies that you didn't even know that you would enjoy is so much fun. So like I feel that's another thing that has really been like helping me, is finding little things for me to be creative with, or even like YouTube, like bettering my skills at editing and stuff. Like it's just finding things that tap into your creativity side is so much fun. Even if you're not good at it, it's something good to try. It'll keep your mind off of things. Another thing too, if you are a student or like in college or whatever, when I was working full-time, I kind of prioritized my job more than I did my school. So I'm not gonna lie, like my assignments were not my 100%. Like I was not giving my 100%, and half of the time I really was doing it just to get a grade. Like, okay, just do what the checklist says and that's it. But I never actually like got myself to kind of understand and like comprehend exactly what the material was saying. So now that I have been obviously stuck at home, I've been kind of going a little bit deeper into my assignments and my homework and my classes, which I really enjoy, because school is something you're going to be paying for on the end if you're someone like me, you know. But yeah, so like it sucks that like it's something that I'm paying for and I feel like I'm not getting the 100% out of it. So definitely like going through my textbooks and actually kind of like reading and stuff like that. If you're someone who really likes to learn, or, and I know not everyone is like this, but I definitely am, like if I love like learning. I love learning new things, and I guess that's what also kind of gets into the whole creativity thing, like learning new stuff. But when I read through those textbooks, I'm like, okay, let me see what this guy is saying about that, and different like articles that my teachers recommend and stuff like that. It's been pretty fun. But that's honestly another thing, is like, again, if you're like someone that goes to school, actually reading like thoroughly through your books and like trying to actually understand the material instead of just being like, okay, this is what I think it means. Like, no, like actually trying to understand it is definitely something else that has really helped me. Let me drink some coffee. But yeah, so a lot of the days, you guys, it's literally about like telling yourself, like, you every day you actively make the choice to feel the way that you feel. You are in control of what you do and how you feel. So another thing that I've also been doing, you guys, is getting myself into a small routine. So every morning I wake up and I make my cup of lemon water. Like as soon as I make that lemon water, it's like, okay, I've achieved one thing throughout the day, you know? And that has definitely like helped me, is getting my little routine. So I wake up, I make my lemon water, I sit down and I start on my assignments. Like I start kind of going through like what I have to do throughout the week, and like setting myself like little deadlines for when each assignment has to be done. So that kind of sets me for the week, and I kind of know like, okay, what assignments do I have to tackle this week, and what is it that I have to get done. So as soon as I like drink my lemon water, I start doing that. And I also have been making checklists for myself. Not every day, definitely days where I feel like I want to accomplish more than like normal days, because some days I do just kind of want to chill and just see what the day brings. But making myself a checklist, it kind of helps me stay kind of like productive, and gives me like small little daily goals that I have to achieve. So I'll like write down, okay, like today I want to clean out, you know, this drawer, or I want to clean up this room, or I want to practice my makeup, or I want to do this, or I want to clean that, or I want to take the dogs out, or I want to go for a run. Like just kind of listing out exactly what you want to do kind of helps you stay motivated throughout the day. Another thing too, you guys, that I like to do, because it just, I know it's like a mental thing, I will write out on my checklist like make my lemon water or make my coffee, just because it's satisfying to know that you've already checked off one thing at least, and it kind of wants to make you like keep going. Because if you set yourself like unrealistic like daily tasks and stuff, like it's just going to be even more unmotivating, because you're going to look at that list and be like, I didn't get shit done, you know? So definitely be realistic with your goals, and write out things that you know you can get done throughout the whole day. So again, just being realistic. But pretty much that's like all that I have been doing for this whole like quarantine. I would love to know what you guys are doing. Like, how are you guys staying motivated? Like, I feel like I have barely been getting into a routine now, and it's starting to become a little bit more normal for me to feel like that. Like, I don't even remember like what it feels like to freaking go out with my friends or be like on Bourbon Street, you know? It's crazy. But yeah, like what have you guys been doing to stay motivated? Like I really want to know. Like it's just, this is just too much, and I literally cannot wait for this to be over. But yeah, so please let me know, you guys, what you guys are doing to kind of stay sane throughout this quarantine. Like what are y'all doing? Like I literally making lists throughout my day is just what's been keeping me going, and finding little workouts and just new like little tasks every single day. Because if I just sit on my couch and watch Netflix, like I will literally go crazy. Like I'm more of like not a physical, well, kind of a physical mover, but I also need like my mind to be moving. Like, okay, you know, some days it's nice, like some days I do like to chill and watch Netflix, but other days I'm like, okay, like what can I get myself into today? But yeah, I really want to know what you guys are doing. Like, what are your guys' tips on staying motivated, or how have you guys been staying motivated throughout this whole quarantine? I really want to know. But that's pretty much it, you guys. That's like all I really have. Obviously, we're all a little bit new to this. Like, we've only been into this for like about a month or so, and who knows how much longer it's gonna be. I guess it really also depends on your state. I know here in Louisiana we are under like the stay-home order until May 15th or 16th, I believe. Yeah, so I still have a few weeks to go or whatever, and I've kind of been like thinking of like new little things that I want to do. Like, I've been wanting to buy a cricket, whatever you call it, but I really want to start getting into that, so I think that might be my next splurge. But yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this Café con Daisy episode. Let me know, you guys, of any topics that you guys would like for me to talk about, or that we could talk about. Definitely want to also do like one of these like videos on like marriage and stuff. For those who don't know, me and Anthony have been married a pretty long time, and we were married at 17 years old. So for us to kind of like stay together this long is kind of crazy, you know. I like love him. It's a big old deal, but I really just want to make like a little Café con Daisy edition on our marriage. Not our marriage, but marriage in general. But yeah, but that's like pretty much it, you guys, for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys found this kind of helpful and like, you know, like informative. Like, you guys can maybe take on some of these tips, and I do share some of these tips on my Instagram too, but I kind of wanted to do like more in depth or whatever. But yeah, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on my next video on my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, you guys, and leave me any comments of any videos you guys want to see, or how you guys felt about this video, if I should continue them, if I should not. But yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Let me drink my coffee. Okay, bye guys.